Hello everyone, and welcome to FoodtokTV. I am Des, and this is Peace, Love, and Cooking. Welcome in, come on in. We're doing a really special one tonight. Hey Mary! Come on in, y'all. I'm so excited for this one. This is one of my most favorite recipes ever. This is what really got me to where I am. Hey! Hey! Oh, yes! I almost forgot the apron. You like? I'm official. I have it, I don't know if it's gonna last. I have it hyped up in a temporary situation. Hey! Hey everyone, hola, welcome, come on in. We're doing mac and cheese tonight. We're gonna do broccoli mac and cheese. Come on in. Hey friend. Hey. How are you? Thank you so much. Come on in, y'all. This is going to be so easy, so fast. Let's see. Come on in. I'm all prepped, ready to go for y'all. Hey, come on in. Hola, hola. Oh, thank you so much, Fran. Let me see. I might have to grab my glasses. Hold on. Hey. Hey, Melissa. Let's see. I'm trying to keep it far away, but also so I could read your comments. Thank you for the daily. Alright, guys. Welcome in. Okay, Mary. Hey, what's up, Chris? Doing great. How are you? Come on in, y'all. We are doing one of my favorite recipes ever. We're doing broccoli, mac and cheese, of course, all plant-based, but you would never know. This is one of my best recipes. Everybody loves this. It's delicious. This is what got me to where I am. When I knew I was going to give up cheese, I put myself in the kitchen and I taught myself how to make this cheese sauce. So this is over 8 years later, and I cannot wait to share it with y'all. This is actually, welcome in guys, this is a special, because over on my channel, Peace, Love, and Lentils, I don't do my cheese sauce, I only do it on sub-only lives. It's a perk to being a subscription member. So tonight's a special night. We are gonna do the mac and cheese. So come on in, we have most people in. So I'll announce it a few times, but actually, this is a special night. So this is actually the last night at this time that we're going to do Peace, Love, and Cooking. We're going to change it up, and I'm going to be on Thursdays at 4. It's going to be an earlier time. We're going to go outside when we can so you guys can see the beautiful view. It's just going to be, better all around. So this is the last night of the late night. Thank you guys so much for being here late night with me. Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. It's going to now be Thursdays at 4 p.m. Central Time. So come on in, guys, for the special mac and cheese. Let's get started. Let me just wash my hands. So simple, and this is one of the very few recipes that I don't use a bunch of spices and herbs, because we're gonna let the plant-based cheese, have the stage, and the nutritional yeast. So nutritional yeast is what gives it the cheesy flavor. Nutritional yeast is amazing. So this is going to have most of the flavor, this and our good quality plant-based cheese. So we're not going to really use too many spices. So that's what makes it so easy as well. So it is really important when you're going to rely on your plant-based cheese for your mac and cheese that it's a good one. It has to be a really good quality, because, they're not all good. So this is Violife, one of the best, and the cheddar kind. Also follow your heart, comparable, the same. Now, yes, I would definitely get the shredded kind. It'll be way easier, right? But I'm always telling you guys, I'm in Puerto Rico. The prices here are, way higher for these kind of products than in the States. So when I was at the store, the slices were $1 cheaper than the bag, so we're just gonna chop up the slices. But definitely, if you could get the shreds, use the shreds. But you know, it's all gonna melt the same, no big deal. So I have my water boiling. We're gonna cook the pasta. So this is half of a box of pasta. So you know, like 8 ounces. This, I don't know if you know, but pasta really can feed a lot of people. 1 box of pasta, 1 pound, could feed like 6 people, you know? So we did half a box because that's gonna be plenty. Here we go. So we're gonna get started. Let me just wash my hands. What's up, everyone? How are you? Okay. So yes, if you're new here, I am Des. Thanks. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des. We make delicious plant-based meals. I show you how easy it can be. I've been doing this plant-based style for over 10 years, but I've been cooking my whole life. So I always say I'm a chef first. I really know how to get the flavor, and I love to share it with y'all. Alright guys, we're gonna get going. Water is boiling. 1 head of pasta, 1 head of broccoli. Half a box of pasta, whatever you like. I have rotini today. I typically like to do bow ties, elbows, but today I have rotini. Whatever you have. I like the macaronis that will, you know, for mac and cheese. So I have 1 package of the Violife light cheddar. This is one of the best ones. Also, Field Roast brand Chow is the name of the cheese. That is like the OG, very good as well. Those are the ones that are going to melt and really be comparable. So let me just wash my hands real quick. Thank you for being here again. I am Des. This is FoodtokTV. Welcome in. And let's get started. So first things first, I'm just gonna quickly blanch my broccoli. So I'm just gonna dip it into the boiling water just to help it, because again, this is going to be such an easy recipe, guys. And we're gonna put our broccoli in our pot to make our cheese sauce. We're gonna use that as the base of our roux. That's how we're going to build our cheese sauce. We're going to start with the roux. So broccoli cooks up pretty quick, but hey, what's up, Caroline? I just want it to be really quick. So see that? That's blanching. See how it's already has color to it? So I'll just put it to the side. Thanks, Caroline. And we'll get our pasta cooking. So let me just shut that and let it boil again. I'm just using this out of convenience to cook my pasta. We're gonna use the non-stick pot to do the mac and cheese, because that's gonna be the easiest, especially if you're just starting out, to make your cheese sauce. Is gonna be if you're not new here, you know I hardly ever use the non-stick pot. This is actually my first time taking it out. But for something like this, it's just gonna be way easier. You don't have to worry about burning your cheese. It's gonna just be kind of foolproof. So that's why we're doing the non-stick. Alright guys, I'm so excited for this one. If you're just joining in, I am Des. This is FoodtokTV. You are watching Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des. We are making broccoli mac and cheese, one of my favorite recipes. And guys, I have mac and cheese recipes. If you scroll down my social media pages, Peace, Love, and Lentils, I have them there. Also in my cookbook, link is in my bio, I have mac and cheese recipe in there too. But come on in, this is a special. I'm going to show you guys how to do my most favorited recipe, broccoli mac and cheese. Ah, thanks for the subby stickers, Babs. Thank you, Melissa, right? I love it. I have to do a better hem job. It's just kind of hyped up right now. Babs, how are you? I'm so excited for this one. So I'm just waiting for the water to come up to a boil. And we'll get the pasta cooking. We'll chop up the broccoli. And guys, this is going to be, it's really going to come together quickly. Oh, thank you. How is everyone? Happy Tuesday. If you're just joining in, this is actually our last night on this day and time. We are moving Peace Loving Cooking to Thursdays at 4. That's going to be our new time. So we're really excited about that. Oh, yay. Thank you, Babs. Appreciate it. And again, guys, this is going to be the star of our dish, the Violife brand, light cheddar. We're using the slices because the shreds were more expensive, but definitely use the shreds if you can get them. And then the other star of the dish is going to be the nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast, guys, if you're not familiar, it is like gold for people who don't eat cheese. It really gives it a cheesy taste and flavor. It's absolutely amazing. Right, Babs? 4 is a better time. Yeah. Yeah, we're adjusting. You know. You live and you learn, right? Alright, let's see. Let's just start chopping the broccoli. Just waiting for the water to come back to a boil. Alright. So in the meantime, we'll just chop our broccoli up. I have 1 head of broccoli. So 1 head of broccoli. And I like to use some of the stems because why not? They taste just as good. And so one head of broccoli for half a box of pasta, 2 heads of broccoli for a full box of pasta. So half a box of pasta, like 2 to 4 people, a full box of pasta, like around 6 people. And if it's just a side, you could probably feed even a few more than that. And I'm just going to chop this up into small bite-sized pieces. And again, this is going to be the base of our sauce. This is how we're going to build our cheese sauce. So that's why I blanched it. And you can see it already has the color to it. It's already pretty much cooked. And so what we're going to do when we put it in our pot is just like flash it, get it hot. And then build our sauce. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Again, this is like my favorited recipe by myself and others. I love broccoli. It's a relative to mustard, Taylor said. Who else loves broccoli? Is anybody who likes broccoli or cauliflower? So I put on my page today, I did a poll, broccoli or cauliflower, and broccoli won. Hey, what's up? You love broccoli, Gabby? You do? Yes, all the broccoli lovers, yes. I figured broccoli was probably a little more popular than the cauliflower. I love just about any veggie, Kathy says. Awesome. Same here. Although, there's 2 veggies. I mean, I will eat any veggie and be happy. But the 2 that are not my favorite are going to be sun-dried tomato and asparagus, for whatever reason. They're just not my favorites, but I will eat them. Yes, you love broccoli also. It just goes so well with mac and cheese, don't you think? They're like peanut butter and jelly, right? So I'm just chopping the broccoli up small. There we go, that's it. I think I hear the water boiling. Yes, I do. Perfect. All right, let's cook the pasta. So this should take about 6 to 8 minutes. I have half a box of rotini. Water is boiling, so of course we have to salt our water. And this is how, guys, if you don't make pasta a lot, I have made pasta a few times. And the way to get it to turn out perfectly every time, who is that? Hey, Trini. I gotta get my glasses. How are you? Is bring your water to a boil, then you salt your water, then you add your pasta. Thank you for the daily. And you give it a stir so it doesn't stick together. Hey, Mary. No worries at all. Perfect timing. We're just starting. We're getting the water to a boil. We chop the broccoli. And now we put the half a box of rotini into our boiling water. We salted the water, giving it a stir. And let's see, can we get a timer? 6 to 8 minutes. And then our pasta will be done. So let's chop our cheese now. Let me get a bowl. What's up, guys? Welcome in. I am Des. If you're just joining, this is FoodtokTV, and this show is Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des. Oh my gosh, I just picked up my fave Violife. That's what we're using. That's what we're using today. And again, guys, definitely use the shreds if you can get them. I'm just, I'm in Puerto Rico, so I get what I can get. And, to save a buck, I got the slices, and we'll just chop it. But, it's going to melt just the same. Yes! Violife is so good. It really is. It melts. It tastes like cheese. The only one out of all of their cheeses that isn't as good as the rest is the mozzarella style, for whatever reason. But I'll use it for a cheese sauce, and I'll just, add more nutritional yeast to give it love. But it doesn't stand out on its own like the others do, like this one does. Welcome in, guys. Yes, thank you all for being here and so late. I appreciate y'all. I know it's a little late. Like I said, you live and you learn. Our new show time is going to be Thursdays at 4. Ow! Thank you for the awesomes. How is everyone? Pasta is cooking, and of course, right, you just want to give it a stir here and there. Does the cheese have the same texture as dairy cheese? So yes, I'm going to show you. Yes, it does. It's amazing. So not all of them do though, okay? Alexis? Hey Alexis, welcome in. So I'm always saying, I've done the legwork. I've tried all the fad products. Ask me. I will tell you what's good and what's not. Because, hi Amory, good evening. Because honestly, not all the plant-based cheeses out there are good. Some of them, they're not the same texture. They don't melt, But this one does. This right here is excellent. And these slices are great on like a burger. You can make a grilled cheese. You can do quesadilla. That's what I usually get the slices for. But again, we got them because they were cheaper than the shreds. But definitely use the shreds if you can. Alright guys, I'm telling you, wait till you see the end how melty cheesy this becomes. It's really unbelievable. This is the dish that I always get people with. So that's why I really wanted to share this tonight. Because, you would not know. If you serve this to someone, if it wasn't me serving it, they would never know that it's plant-based. So I really wanted to share this one with you guys tonight. Thank you for being here. Hey, I'm Des if you're new here. Des, FoodtokTV's newest creator. We are making broccoli mac and cheese. Because it is plant-based, we're using the Violife brand, like cheddar slices. Oh, thank you for oh my gosh, thank you for all of your awesomes. So, let's see. I know that there are 10 slices in this pack, so I'm going to take out 5. We'll start with that. I think that should probably get us there. That's kind of the food math that I'm doing, right? Yes, it melts like regular cheese. You're going to see, Trini. But it has to be this brand, the Violife. It has to be, well, Violife, Follow Your Heart, or also Field Roast brand, Chow is the name. Those are the best ones. And I see some questions in those, Alexis. I have been strict vegan for over 8 years. I've been living a plant-based lifestyle for over 10 years. And you can follow me on Peace, Love, and Lentils. And we have talks in the morning with coffee where I let y'all ask me about my lifestyle. And I don't hold back. So, hey, who is that? Sasha. What is that? Why do they make the username so light? It's like... Hey. Oh, thank you guys for all that. So I'm just chopping the cheese because I don't have the shreds. That's all I'm doing. Because we're going to melt it. So just perfect. And again, this was 5 slices out of the pack. And we'll see how where that gets us, because we did half of the pack of cheese, half of the box of pasta, 1 head of broccoli. I think that should give us a good amount for like around 4 people. What's up, guys? If you're just joining us, I am Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodtokTV. We are making a delicious plant-based broccoli mac and cheese that you would never know doesn't have cheese. It's why, how? Nutritional yeast. The good quality plant-based cheese that's going to melt and look like it and everything, and it does taste like cheese as well. This is the light cheddar style for the Violife, but then our nutritional yeast really has that cheesiness to it. So without further ado, just giving my pasta a mix, but oh, okay, it is 6 minutes. I'm like, this looks cooked. That was quick. What are you making today? Nutritional yeast is found where? At all the grocery stores, Babs. So I'm trying to be careful with the brands, but let me show you really quick. Like this one, I love it. It's a shaker. And all the big grocery stores tend to have it, even here in Puerto Rico. So when your pasta like starts to float to the top, it'll be ready. But I could already tell, you know, when it gets soft, this is ready. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know, like, I haven't found a method to where they keep it in the grocery stores. I feel like it's always all different, especially around here. Hola, de Puerto Rico, your kitchen, Sacramento, California. How are you? Okay. So I'm just draining the pasta. I'm going to put it in the strainer over here. And now we're done with this. I'm going to put the crock pot to the side. And we're going to take out our non-stick to make the cheese sauce. What time is it? It is 8:53 Central Time, 9:53 Puerto Rico time. Ow! Thanks, Mary. All right. Let's see. All right, let's taste a piece of the cheese just to make sure. Yep. Oh my gosh. It's this brand, and it's so good. Alright guys, we have our broccoli, 1 head of broccoli, we blanched it, we chopped it. We chopped up 5 slices of our Violife brand cheese. And what else did we do? That's it. Now we have to get out, now we're going to make our cheese sauce. Oh, we cooked our pasta. That's what I need to do. So, hold on 1 second. Okay. So we strained our pasta and we're going to let it sit to the side, but how do we prevent it from sticking together? Yes, nutritional yeast tastes amazing on popcorn, friend. Hi, friend. So a little bit of oil. And we give it a toss. And it won't stick together. And then we just put it to the side while we make our cheese sauce. Awesome, I love that you guys know nutritional yeast. I love it. Alright. Just switching up my tools over here. We're gonna use, again, I hardly ever use the non-stick pot, but for cheese sauce, it's the easiest way to do. The vegan Parmesan from Violife is the best. The wedge, oh my gosh, and you just grate it, and it's just like Parmesan. It really is. Guys, if you're just joining us, I am Des. Welcome in. This is FoodtokTV. You are watching Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des. We are making one of my favorited recipes by everyone, including myself. Plant-based mac and cheese, broccoli mac and cheese. It is one of my favorite things in the world to eat and to serve people. You didn't know there was a wedge? Oh my gosh, it is there, and they make the best wedge, Violife. The best wedge of Parmesan cheese, in my opinion. Okay, so let's see. You guys can see okay, right? This was my one concern, but yeah, you guys can. Let's see. All right. Okay. All we have to do is get some heat on our broccoli and turn it into a roux. So you're saying you could add plant-based or vegan protein to this recipe with some adjustments. So here's the thing. All plants have protein, guys. You don't have to put protein in everything. You could put chickpeas in here, yes, to like really bulk it up. But in my opinion, I say just leave this the way it is. And you know me, I don't usually say that, okay? I'm always like, do a little this, do a little that. But broccoli mac and cheese, it's like a classic, right? It's broccoli mac and cheese. Let's just leave it, you know? Yeah, like for weightlifting, yeah. Totally add some chickpeas. You know, that's the only thing I could think of that wouldn't take away, thank you, from the classic broccoli mac and cheese. Also, guys, nutritional yeast has a bunch of nutrients. It has B12 in it. You know, we're gonna use oat milk. Like, there's gonna be lots of healthy stuff in here, actually. This is way healthier than eating a typical mac and cheese. So, welcome in. And guys, my page is Peace, Love, and Lentils. We talk about this stuff all the time. Come and join us. I don't believe in gatekeeping. I love sharing. Yes, I have a cookbook. Is that Alexis? The link is in my bio, Peace, Love, and Lentils. My cookbook is called Cozy Comfort Food. It's all comfort food recipes. There is a mac and cheese recipe in there that's going to be very similar to the one we're making. So I'm just going to get this to like a medium heat to get the broccoli, you know, just get it hot, and then we're going to build a roux. Okay, cool. We're friends. You didn't realize? Nice. Right on. And thank you, Mary, so much for pointing that out, because about the protein, because I was thinking about that earlier to bring that up, because it's such a common thing, and of course I forgot. We are making broccoli mac and cheese, and also with what you were saying, Mary, with the protein, chickpeas you could add, but also my brain now is like seitan you could also add. That wouldn't really take away from it. Seitan, if you don't know, is a superfood. It has over 24 grams of protein per serving. It is coined wheat meat the monks have been eating it since like the beginning of time. So that's another really easy way, easy, clean way to get lots of nutrients and to eat mac and cheese in a healthy way. So, ow, love the mustard. Guys, I'm Des if you're just joining. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodtokTV. Right? And that's why too, I love this lifestyle so much, Babs. I'm always learning. I love to learn. There's just so much, you know, to obtain about this, because it's learning the different ingredients that we're not used to, like learning what the swaps are, you know, figuring out that the Violife brand is amazing. That Follow Your Heart, Chow by Field Roast. Okay, we're getting some heat on there, like a medium heat, so I'm going to put a little bit of oil. I'm just using an avocado oil. You could totally use vegan butter. What's the one? I forget, because again, with the prices here, I don't really buy vegan butter anymore, but there's the one that's really good. Babs and Mr. Comment. Okay. Oh, amazing. So glad to have you here, Babs. How is everyone? I'm Des, plant-based chef, cookbook author. No, it's Mary. You probably know the popular plant-based butter. It has like the not Smart Balance. Is it Smart Balance? It's close to that. It's like no, it's like Smart Balance or something, or Life Balance. I think that's what it's called, Life Balance. And they have like different brands, but it's really good, and it's just like butter. You really don't see a difference. Okay, got hot. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's really no difference in my opinion. All right, let me back away, hear the sizzling. Welcome in, y'all. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking. And we are making broccoli mac and cheese. If it's at the dollar store, it's margarine. Yes, I love living in Puerto Rico. So I just want the broccoli to get hot. And I'm going to add it all. And I think I'm going to cover it and just let it get really hot. Again, this is the non-stick. So I'm going to put a cover on it. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend moving here, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend living. It's definitely not for everyone. It's definitely a different kind of lifestyle. It's island life. If I move out of California, I'm going to Texas. Nice, friend. Yeah, this is definitely very different living. But I love it. What's up, guys? Welcome in. I am Des. If you're new here, plant-based chef. How is it different? It's like, it's different because, like, from the States, like, the States you can get whatever you want whenever you want it, right? It's all like instant gratification. Here, you know, stores close whenever they want. There aren't many stores. You know, there's not lots of TVs or technology. It's very living off the land. You know, the language. Necesito hablas español. Muy importante. Hablo un poco de español aprendiendo para 5 años. Yeah. It's just, it's you know, it's another country. It's completely different. A really big misconception is that this is the States over here. It's not. This is Puerto Rico. It's, you know, it's... we may technically, you know, be a colony of the States, but it's only by technicality. Guys, if you're just joining in, I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodtokTV. We are making plant-based broccoli, mac and cheese. You would never know it's plant-based. How? Nutritional yeast. No, I have a gas stove on the other side, but I use the electric burner when I'm on here. What took me to Puerto Rico? The universe. My family, I have family from here, and it just kind of all aligned for me. I came here all by myself, though. Like, when I say family, I mean, like, distant. Like, I have family connections. But I came here all by myself 3 years ago, and this is my home. I'm absolutely in love. So, nutritional yeast, guys, gives it that cheesy flavor. And then we have a good, really good brand. I just want to be careful with the brands. The Like Cheddar. This is Violife. We used 5 slices. We chopped them up. If you could get the shredded bag, get that. This is just what I could get today. Let's check on our broccoli. I mean, yeah, broccoli. But this is the broccoli to make our cheese sauce. So, all we've done is put it in here with a little bit of oil. Just wanted to get some heat on it. Oh, it's smelling like that roasty broccoli smell. What's a little PR treasure cast round? Who, me? Welcome in, everyone. Okay, good. Now you can see. All right, perfect. There we go. There we go. I want you guys to be able to see. All right. Ow! Babs. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, smells so good. Okay, let's make this cheese sauce. This is going to be so quick. Ready? Okay. So, like a medium-low heat. We'll give the broccoli a little seasoning. So, gonna hit it with a little bit of salt. Again, we don't have to go crazy on the seasoning for this because the good quality cheese is gonna give it all the flavor, really. So just a little bit of salt. And that's really it for that. I'm going to put a little bit of cumin when we start making the sauce, but other than that, so a little bit of salt. And now, so good. Okay, now we'll start making like, hold on, I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. No, okay. Now we'll add the cheese. So I want to make sure it's kind of high. It just needs a little bit of a high heat to melt the cheese. But it's going to melt, you'll see. So now we add it a little bit at a time so it can melt. This is our Violife brand Like Cheddar. Can we see? Okay. And what I'm doing right now is I want the cheese to hit the direct heat. Because that's what's going to make it melt. And that's why I'm using the non-stick. Because, sorry, I'm just giving my pasta a little toss off camera so it doesn't stick together. It has a little bit of oil in there. That's how we keep our pasta from sticking together. And then, oh, almost starting to melt. Hold on. We give it another little toss. Yes, it's starting to melt. Hold on. But I'm just going to cover it for a second. We're going to add liquid. Not yet. Yeah, we're going to add liquid. There we go. So we're going to add veggie broth. And then we're going to add a little bit of the, I like to use the creamy oat milk. We're going to add a little bit of that at the end. So hold on, ready? Wait. Do you see how it's melting? Wait. Can we see the melt? Alright, I'm going to bring the heat up. Alright, I'm going to bring the heat up because I get it. So I'm putting the heat up and we'll add the rest of the cheese. Yes, my game night friends are going to have a great snack tonight. I am going to meet up with them. I was already with them and they know all about it. They're excited. They're like, okay, we'll take mac and cheese. What's up, guys? If you're new here, welcome. I am Des. This is FoodtokTV. You're watching Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des, FoodtokTV's newest creator. I make plant-based party food that you would never know, doesn't have dairy or anything like that in it. Absolutely delicious. I've been working on this recipe for over 8 years. Tonight's a special where I'm sharing it with y'all because this will be our last night at this time. We are moving to Thursdays at 4 p.m. So that'll be our new time. We'll go outside. You can see the beautiful view. You can see the fruit trees here in Puerto Rico. So welcome into the last late night show. And thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it. I know it's late. And we are making plant-based broccoli mac and cheese. We're going to use nutritional yeast. That's what's going to really give it a cheesy flavor. Plus our good quality, it really smells like it. Plus our good quality plant-based cheese. Oh, thank you. The view from your patio is stunning, Kathy said. Thank you. Yes, a part of Thursday Thunder coming up. Yes. So here on FoodtokTV, our Thursday shows, we call it Thursday Thunder, and I am joining the lineup. So let's see if I can get this right. We have 12 o'clock is Benjamin's Kitchen, 12 o'clock. It'll be 4 o'clock, Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des. And then Trini is 7 o'clock. Did I get that right? Welcome in, welcome in. I am Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking. Awesome. She's the tropic storm. Oh yes, I'm the tropic storm, the Thursday Thunders. Awesome, you'd love to see the view. Yes, come join us next Thursday, 4 p.m. Central Time. Peace, love, and cooking with Des. And keep staying tuned. I am in Puerto Rico. I have some more views lined up for you to do some special shows. Alright guys, hold on. Can we see? You can hear it, right? So it's really starting to melt up. Yes. Alright. This is why I like using the non-stick for this, because you really don't have to worry about burning it. And it'll just get all nice and melty. So it's doing exactly what I wanted. And now you see why I blanched the broccoli first. So I don't have to worry about it cooking. We're good to go. Awesome, you love the cookie, me too. So see that? Okay. Oh, there we go, hold on. See the melt, see that? How's that for a melt? Hold on. Right? Alright guys, let's build it. So, my bad for the loud. Sorry for the loud knocking sound. Okay, so see what we have there? We have our melty, cheesy broccoli, right? So now, we're going to turn this into a roux. Who knows what a roux is? Anybody cook this way? Anybody like to cook with roux? This is like my style. I love to do creamy sauces, and I love to start with a roux base and build it. So we have our cheesy broccoli. We're going to add a little more oil. I'm using avocado oil. You could use vegan butter. I'd recommend either avocado oil or a vegan butter to have that neutral taste. All right. So, what is vegan butter made out of? It depends what it is. What I'm trying to think. Like a pea protein, maybe a lot of times. I'm trying to, or like an oil, like a what's the word I'm looking for? Hydrogenized oil, something like that. Hey! There we go. Alright. So I have a little bit of flour. You could totally use chickpea flour. You could use chickpea flour, and you could use gluten-free pasta, and this could be gluten-free. But I don't do a lot of gluten-free with pasta because I like to have leftovers. And regular pasta stays really well up to 3 to 4 days in the fridge. And gluten-free pasta, you really need to eat it right away. It tastes as good as regular pasta, but only when you eat it right away. It doesn't stay well. It does not go well in the fridge overnight. Right? Fran says, I'm super impressed with nutritional yeast. It really is incredible. It really is. It's really cheesy. And this too acts like a thickener. So I'm just going to put a little bit of my all-purpose flour with my oil to do a roux. But what am I always telling you guys? When you put flour, season your flour a little bit. So we're going to do the nutritional yeast. And now I'm just going to put a little bit of cumin. I always put just a little bit of cumin in my cheese sauce. Just a little bit. That's it. Okay, and now we'll mix all the flour in. To create our thick roux paste. Thank you guys for being here with me late night. I am Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodtokTV. Welcome in. We are making broccoli mac and cheese. I'm so excited. Okay. Do you see that? Melty, smells cheesy. It's so thick. This is exactly what I want. See how thick it is? So now we just, thank you for the follow. So now we just lower the heat a little bit, okay? Because now we're gonna build our sauce. We're gonna loosen this up. So first, I can't help myself. This is optional, but if you're not new here, you know I have a minor obsession with Hellmann's plant-based squeeze bottle mayo. What was the flour, Babs? Just all-purpose flour. So that was probably like a tablespoon of all-purpose flour. You could definitely use chickpea flour. You could use brown rice flour. I've used all of those, and they all work great. I'm going to put just like a tablespoon. Ah! Did you see what I did? Yes! I'm obsessed. It is so good. Because that Hellmann's plant-based squeeze bottle mayo, it tastes like a dressing. It's delicious. As opposed to the original that's so gelatinous. This is way better in my opinion. And I wasted, oh my gosh, I wasted all this mayo. All right, guys. I'm just going to stir the mayo in just to make it part of the sauce. And now we'll start loosening it. Again, that is optional. I'm just obsessed with it. I know how good it tastes. I know it's going to help the flavor. Let me show you. And alternatively, you could, if you have plant-based cream cheese by Violife is really good as well. Or sour cream by that brand, any of those will work as well. Okay? Okay? So we have our nice, thick broccoli cheesy roux. Okay? Have it on a low heat. And now we'll start loosening it. You know what? I'm sorry. We haven't used enough nutritional yeast. Before I start loosening it, let's add a little more nutritional yeast because this is mac and cheese after all. Let's get that in there. And this recipe will be up, guys, on FoodtokTV. I also have a very similar recipe in my cookbook. The link is in my bio. Peace, love, and lentils. I'm just mixing this nutritional yeast in. It's so cheesy. This is like a cup of nutritional yeast. It's mac and cheese and way healthier, than the original, We don't have the cholesterol like we do in, the typical cheese. So this is a less guilty filling mac and cheese. All right. And you could add chickpeas or seitan if you really want to bulk it up for weightlifting, but I recommend for, just a party dish, just leave it like this, Don't mess with a classic if you don't have to. All right. There we go with thick, hold on, can you guys see? Really thick And now we'll start loosening it. Thank you for the follow. So, hold on. I just want to be careful with my brands. Let me just pour this. I have veggie broth here. And you can use veggie broth. Or you could use the veggie bouillon. Use like the veggie bouillon and mix it. You always want to check your veggie broth ingredients. Because sometimes they won't even be vegetarian. Never mind plant-based. You just want to always double check that. So I have here 1 cup of veggie broth, and we'll just add it. Oh yay! I know, Babs, like I've been waiting for the liquid. So now we turn it into our sauce. We cooked the broccoli, we melted the cheese, we made the roux, and now we'll slowly add our veggie broth. So we add it and mix it to break down our roux. Hi, cat dog. What's up? Okay, a little more veggie broth. I'm so excited. Are you guys excited? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is what got me to go completely plant-based, was this recipe right here. I planted my butt in the kitchen when I knew I wanted to give up cheese, and I was like, Des, you know how to cook. Come on, girl, you got this. And it was like a day off on a Sunday. I put myself in the kitchen, and I just kept experimenting like this until I figured it out. And over 8 years later, here we are. I have the recipe in my cookbook. It's absolutely delicious, and I'm so excited to share it with y'all. So a little bit of veggie broth at a time. We're just loosening it up until it looks like a cheese sauce. And then we're going to put our milk in at the end to give it that creamy, like a mac and cheese, right? So we don't want to do too much veggie broth. We want it to be a nice, thick, and creamy, like mac and cheese. That's the whole thing, right, guys? Like, I'm always saying I'm a chef first. I've been cooking since I'm a little tiny kid. So I've made all of these things the original ways. So I know what we like. I know the flavors. Thank you, Mary. So now, using these ingredients, we can, you know, adjust and groove to what we're used to, but just in a plant-based way. This is so close. All right, hold on. I'm so excited. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so see what we're working with? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you guys for subscribing, for following. It is all so appreciated. This is FoodtokTV. We go live every day, different creators. There's something for everyone. Sunday Night Live is one of TikTok's longest running cooking shows with Kaz and Christine. So definitely come check us out, guys. It's a lot of fun. We're a little cooking fam over here. Alright. I'm going to add a little bit more nutritional yeast, because I'm kind of re-thickening it, because we're about to add the oat milk, and I want it to be, you know, as cheesy as possible. We're doing mac and cheese. What's up, Melissa? All right. Ooh, look at that. Wait, can you see? Right? All right. It's time. Let's just add the milk. And I'm using, thank you for the daily. I'm using oat milk. That is my favorite. You know, any plant-based milk that's your favorite, but I always am recommending, well, not recommending, it's more of a hard suggestion to make sure that you use unsweetened, not vanilla, when you get your plant-based milk, so that it's as close to regular milk. You don't want to have a vanilla taste. You don't want it to be sweet. You don't want to use coconut milk. That is a common mistake. I see new plant-based people use coconut milk in these kind of sauces. Coconut milk has its place in curries and things like that. You really want this to be like the original, because you don't want people to be like, oh, that's vegan. I learned a lot of that over the years too. Yeah. Awesome, Mary. Yeah, because and through trial and error, right? You want it to be like the original. I feel like that's why a lot of plant-based food gets a bad name, because, we're just not familiar with the different ingredients. So look at that. Yes. Okay. I don't know why I keep playing with this. I gotta stop. I think we're done. Hold on. Alright, let's taste it. I think we're done. Thank you. We are making broccoli mac and cheese. All we have to do is taste and plate it. It's so good. Alright, hold on. Looks like soup. We can change that. Hold on. So there's our cheesy broccoli. Creamy, right? So I'm just going to pour this into my bowl next to me. Oh my gosh, hold on. I want you guys to see this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so that was totally fair with saying that it looks like soup. So hold on. Just gonna bring my pot back up to a little bit of a low heat. I'm gonna put my pasta in. And I'm just kidding, like a medium heat. And I'm going to put another slice of our cheddar Violife slice. Because we'll just get it that so it'll be like mac and cheese, right? And I'll put a little bit more nutritional yeast. A little more oil. Why such a big pan? Because this is my non-stick pan. And when it comes to making mac and cheese this way, non-stick is going to be the easiest. It's going to be so you don't have to worry about burning anything. And I live a very minimalist lifestyle. I'm in Puerto Rico, so this is my only non-stick, is a big pot. So I'm just raising the heat. To just get the cheese melted. Alright guys. My favorite time, plating time. Alright. Nice. We're just letting the cheese get melty. If you have any questions. Yes, it is a commitment, but it's the best decision I ever made. Plant-based lifestyle is a commitment. Yep. Best decision I ever made. My page is Peace, Love, and Lentils. Hey, Chef T, what's up? You can come follow me over there if you want to learn more. I talk about it all the time. I go on with coffee in the mornings a few times a week and let y'all ask me about my lifestyle. I don't believe in gatekeeping. So, yes, we love you, Fran. Awesome, Babs! I can't wait to see it if you make it, so I'm considering making this dish. Oh, bye, Mary. I'll see you soon. Thank you for being here. Let's see. I think Mary has made this before or similar. You hear it? There we go. Alright, hold on. I just want the cheese to melt. Hola. Oh, hey, Tap It Out. What's up? Hola, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Guys, if you're just joining, I am Des. This is FoodtokTV. You are watching Peace, Loving Cooking with Des. FoodtokTV's newest creator. We are making one of my all-time favorited recipes by everyone, including myself. Broccoli mac and cheese. We are done. Hold on, we just gotta plate it. See now how it looks, mac and cheese? Muy bien, qué bueno. Alright. I made vegan cheese sauce with steamed carrots, cauliflower, nutritional yeast. Yeah, so I wanted to show you guys just a really easy way so you don't have to use all those veggies. You could totally do it that way. I do it that way sometimes when I'm making a big bulk, right, of mac and cheese. But most of the time, I like to do it this way because it's so realistic. It's just like the original, and we want people to enjoy it and not be like, oh, that's vegan, you know? So that's why I like doing it this way, with using ingredients that are really comparable to an original mac and cheese, you know? I'm so excited. Now's my favorite part. Alright guys, what do you think? Right? Thank you. You know, the plater in me, I'm like, I want to put some garnishes on it, but then I'm like, I don't know, right? I think it's just broccoli, mac and cheese. I keep saying leave it simple, right? Buen provecho, here we go. Thank you guys. I haven't had this in a few months. Oh my gosh. I really wish I could share this. Guys, it's mac and cheese. Awesome! Kyle says I try that. Anybody else? Who, guys, oh my gosh. So see what I mean by using the good quality plant-based cheese instead of making a sauce out of veggies? It's like mac and cheese, and then you get the flavors and the textures like the original. Cameron needs to eat first. I already have pictures of it. Yes! I think we should all try it. When are you coming to Puerto Rico? Thank you so much. Thank you, Babs. Yeah, I already have pictures. Don't worry. We're good on the pictures. Thank you guys. Any questions for me before I go? I'm so glad I got to share that with you. That's my favorite recipe. Thank you for being here. No problem, Babs. Oh, Fran. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa says, I loved your live. Thank you. What time do you play games to? It's always different. But they met up kind of late tonight. So if I know them, they'll be playing for a couple more hours. So, yeah. So it's gone till 4 a.m. before. That's not typical, but there's always the potential. We're just a bunch of game nerds. Hey, Crown Royale. Like when I first started doing the game night, I walked in, they were like all doing something. I'm like, what a bunch of nerds. I'm like, oh wait, I'm a game nerd too. Yes, we'll post the recipes to our stories on FoodtokTV. This will be on FoodtokTV.com soon. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's so appreciated. Again, this is Peace Loving Cooking on FoodtokTV. I'm Des. Our new time will be for Peace Loving Cooking Thursday nights, Thursday afternoons, 4 o'clock Central Time. We'll do Cooking with a View. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm just so excited to go eat this. Good night everyone. Have the best night. Que tengan buena noche. Muchas gracias por todo. I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, and lentils. Peace, love, and veggies. Have the best night. Thanks for coming in. Tap it out. Bye everyone.